What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about what could happen if you ask a narcissist to change, or if you call a narcissist a narcissist. Stay tuned, like and subscribe for more. So asking a narcissist or a toxic person to change their behaviors will typically result in them getting angry at you. And of course, if you're new here, I'm a diagnosed narcissist. I have narcissistic personality disorder. So as a narcissist, when you ask me to change, you're making me feel like I'm not good enough for you. I already tell myself internally that I'm not good enough for you or for the world or for anybody else or even for myself. Nothing I do is good enough for me. Now you're telling me, the person that I care about, the person that I actually have feelings for and I trust a little bit, you're telling me I'm not good enough. I need to change. So now here comes the anger towards you, because that's a weird confirmation bias. Because if I'm already telling myself I'm not good enough, here you come telling me that I'm not good enough. You just confirmed it, so now I'm angry at you. So when you deal with narcissistic people, you're just confirming a lot of what they already feel about themselves, that they're not good enough. You need to change your behavior. You need to go to therapy. And things like that will set them off and they'll get angry at you. So be very careful when you're asking a person that you think is a narcissist to change their behaviors, because some of them might put their hands on you, y'all. Subscribe to YouTube. So welcome back, y'all. So first of all, if I hop into the video, y'all, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to, join the memberships as well. I have a new memberships, like a little membership club or whatever for YouTube. So it's the join button is in the description. Special perks, blogs, vlogs, all this kind of stuff, behind the scenes pictures and photos, members only type stuff, y'all. Anyways, back to the video at hand. Asking a narcissist to change. So if you couldn't read the original text on the screen, it says, I asked him to change, but he got worse instead. Yep. And yes, not just women can be narcissists as well. Women can be narcissists. Non-binary folks can be narcissistic people too, y'all. So, narcissism knows no gender, no sex, no orientation, none of that. So if you ask a narcissist to change, just like I said in the video, you're making one of them, feel like they are not good enough. Like I said in the video as well, like we already have this weird type of confirmation bias going on inside of our head that is always telling us that we're not good enough. You're not good enough. You're not tall enough. You're not strong enough. You're not fast enough. You're not smart enough. You're not anything. You'll never be good enough. So guess what happens? If you come out here and ask us to change, you just confirming what we already said about ourselves. So now that can make me angry. So you're going to get the anger for that right there. You're going to get the anger, the rage, whatever the situation is. Because y'all, nobody wants to be a damn narcissist. Let's keep it hot right there. Let's keep it hot. Let's keep it hot and ready, like a Little Caesar's pizza. Nobody wants to willingly be a narcissist. I know some people are like, well, I wish I could be I see it in my comment section, I wish I could be a narcissist so I can shut my emotions off. It doesn't work that way, y'all. The emotions don't get shut off. They're just suppressed, Don't have to tell people, it's just like, you don't want to be a narcissist. No good comes of that. You know what I mean? But that's why I just tell people in these situations, it's like, if you think you're dealing with a narcissist, so many people will take my videos and send them to their narcissistic partner, expecting them to change or whatever, expecting it like, well, Lee, you did it. Well, why can't my partner do it? Yo, a lot of times when you call a narcissist or ask them to change their behaviors, they're going to get angry at you. And a lot of times, they are going to project their own behaviors onto you. This happens so much right here where they project the behaviors onto you. Absolutely. They'll gaslight the hell out of you. You call them a narcissist and ask them to change their behaviors. They'll say, what about you? What about you act like you're perfect? What about the behaviors that you need to change? What about the stuff that you need to work on? What about this? What about that? The rage that happens when you call a narcissist, a lot of narcissists, some of them won't get mad, but some of them will rage out on you, y'all, will lose their damn minds. They make it feel like how dare you call me that? Like you just literally ended their life. How dare you call me that? You know what I mean? How dare you? That's what they say, y'all. You ask them to change. It's like you bring shame upon them. And when the shame drips in, when that shame comes into the life of a narcissist, you better watch out. You better buckle your safety belt and you better go ahead and get ready. Because they're going to get mad as hell, y'all. Some of them will get mad as hell. Some narcissistic people will absolutely rage out on you for calling them a narcissist or asking them to change how they treat you. Because if you ask them to change how they treat you, they automatically know that you think they're not treating you good. Like you're treating them below average. They know this. I'm telling y'all, they already know it. They already know it. Like if you just say, hey, babe, look, your behaviors are kind of toxic and you kind of act like Lee Hammock a little bit. I watched these videos about this narcissist guy named Lee Hammock, and you kind of, your behaviors kind of mirror what he said he would do. They were red, man. You know how crazy, if people watch my videos, you know how crazy they'll go if you say that to them? Man, Lee Hammock brainwash you. You don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm going to be alone my whole life. I'm by myself. Nobody listens to me. Y'all, victim mode. Some narcissistic people, if you call them a narcissist, they will absolutely go into victim mode. They'll play the victim of the circumstances, and then they're just like, well, the only reason that I act like this is because what I went through in my childhood, you know, and I need to deal with these demons, but I don't want to work with them. The demons don't want me to work on them, so I'm not going to do it. Some of them would try to traumatize, would try to play the victim, tell you how bad they've had it growing up, how good you might have had it, whatever, blah, 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 boo, boo, beep, 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 beep. They will tell you that the reason this happened in my life, the reason I'm treating you this way is because of what happened in my childhood. Or they'll blame you for their behaviors, which is another commonplace. They'll blame you point out their toxic behaviors, and they'll always have a comeback to why they were being toxic to you. You mean no accountability? Yeah, I might have said that to you. I might have called you a dirty, stinking butt whore. But what about when you left the toilet seat down or up? What about when you did this? What about this? You forgot about that, didn't you? See, we're gonna just talk about what I've done. What about what you've done? You made me do this. I was good to you. I was good until you said this, until you did this, and it would have been good. I'm just telling you, y'all, you get to dealing with a lot of narcissistic people that don't play by the same rules that you do. I promise you. And you'll call them a narcissist, and they'll push it back onto you. Like, again, y'all, nobody wants to be a narcissist. Narcissism is drugged through the dirt. There's such a bad stigma attached to being a narcissist. And guess what people are going to say? Well, Lee, you're adding to the stigma, making it seem like all the narcissists are bad people. You're adding to the stigma by being a self-aware diagnosed narcissist that's in therapy, that talks about his personal experiences and helps people. You're adding to the stigma. What? You sound silly that sounds. People tell me I'm adding to the stigma by being one of the stigma busters. This one girl called me a stigma spreader, and she is like the biggest spread. Oh boy, we're not even gonna go there. Little girl, y'all, is like a little young girl. I ain't gonna burn her up, but she called me a stigma spreader. She's literally the biggest purveyor of the stigma out there. But yeah, no, if you call a narcissist, buckle up, be prepared. If you ask them to change their behaviors, buckle up, be prepared, because they're not going to want to do that, y'all. Narcissistic people are good with who they are. We are good with who we are. If you want to be in our lives, you need to change who you are. If you want to be with me or in my life, you need to change who you are. I'm good. I'm holly jolly. I'm having a holly jolly Christmas, a happy New Year, all the other good stuff. But if you want to be in my life, you have to change who you are. You have to, you know what I mean? That's one way to be in a relationship with a narcissist. The most fail-safe way to be in a relationship with a narcissist is to be ignorant to their behaviors. You have to be ignorant to their behaviors to be in a relationship with a narcissistic person, y'all. And that sucks. That sucks. You know? But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning into another episode. Like I said, join the channel memberships if you want to. The Self-Love Journal is available on Amazon. Lee Hammock Self-Love on there. Thank you for tuning in. Mental Illness is out. Peace.